All right, so we have acquired this to be heating. Don't mind that guy. The old slow focus, slowkist, he says.
Yep.
So power steering, we tested that today, and it's got fluid in it and all that, so that's good. It's got Dex 3, or it needed Dex 2, I think, or whatever is what the rack called for, so we just put Dex 6 in it. So it's full of that. It all works. A little scare, we hooked it up and it wasn't doing nothing. It ended up just being, all I had to do was trip over the battery and then it worked. So it must not have had enough contact. So that's good. It's not wired in or anything, but it works. So that's good. It's like half the strength. I don't know. We really won't know until I actually drive it on the street what it's actually going to do. What else did we do? Put on this beautiful cowl. Swirl Creations. So we got it all riveted on. We put this gold across the top. I actually cut that crap out of the cowl and welded that in. And as I was doing that, my welder fell apart. I don't even know where that part went.
Right here.
Literally welding, and the whole tip of the thing fell out, so that was sick. But yeah, got that. And then obviously the dash has cracks in it, so it was like peeling up there. You can actually see where the adhesion just wasn't happening. It's kind of peeled it up, and I saw that it was like nice and smooth. I was like, I wonder if we could just pull that off. So we made the commitment to seeing what this dash looks like without the stuff. So this would be a little hard to unfuck if it's messed up. So we're gonna find out. Hopefully it looks good. So I mean, thus far I'm pretty sure I've made the right decision. So I know it changes the shape of this, which I'm not 100%, you know, I don't care that much, I don't suppose. As long as it's still covering it, I think I'm fine. The vents, I'm sure, probably won't fit right. That's also not the biggest thing. I mean, theoretically, they're not even being used, so I could 3D print and put something there. Or, yeah,
So
I can figure.
Just make it smooth and just flock the whole thing. And the only heating you have is just your defrost, isn't it?
Yeah. I wonder what type of plastic this is, if I could plastic weld it. If I could plastic weld this, then I could just plastic weld into those.
Yeah, grind it smooth and then flock it.
Yeah. So, because we'll do what Paul did on the Conquest. I'd show you, but it's fucking cold, and we've closed that door. So, but yeah, we got his flocked. Well, he flocked it. He 415'd it and then flocked it with that. So, that's the plan with me. So, since I have some 415 somewheres, got a can of it somewheres. There is, in fact, a can somewheres. But, yeah. Well, we're going to get the rest of this off and, I guess, see if I'm going to be looking for a new dash or not. Alright. Figured film this, kind of explain. So, work at O'Reilly's. Ended up going to their convention. Got to meet a bunch of YouTubers, so that was pretty cool. But, yeah. That's kind of what that all is about. So, see those in the next clips.
feel like we're in a really bad spot.
Oh, it's about to get smoky.
Oh, yeah! We'll get a way more rowdy burnout this time.
It's about to get fucking smoky as hell.
It's gonna get real fucking.
Come on, let it rip.
Well, look.
That's fine. It's also gonna be loud as fuck. I don't know where the exhaust is actually on
It's
there.
probably gonna blow you a fucking. It's probably gonna blow a fucking speaker out.
Yep. It's gonna be rough.
Can you say, shirt ruined, baby?
Say hi, Taryn. Alright, got this so far. Just got done. I know it looks rough, but just got done getting it all smooth. So I gotta weld the neck on. So that's fully welded on there, and then I just got it readjusted. So now I just need to finish my welds up around the neck, and then that's done. Then the only thing we're gonna have to do, I gotta order up one of these, a weld-on version of these, because you'll put a cap on it, and then you put that on top of it. I honestly might see if I can find like a dome maybe for that, because that'd be kind of cool, like a little half circle. I'm not sure if that's a thing. I'll have to find one. Just find like a 4-inch one. But yeah, because then I can do that. And then out the bottom, I'll end up just doing a tube down out the bottom. We got weld on a port. So that way, so basically, water goes in there, spins around. It gets the air out of it. So basically, spins it, gets the air out of it. So it'll come in, then it'll go straight out the bottom to this radiator, your upper radiator hose, and then there will be a port on here. So you'll run this hose into here, and then you'll have one of those caps on top of it, and you'll run that hose out of this one to the reservoir. So hopefully that makes sense. I guess the science behind this just helps make sure you're getting all the air possible out of it. It's an efficiency thing, because if there's any aeration, so when it comes out of the motor, it can have aeration or air in it, and any of the air that's in it will effectively take away from your cooling. So that's kind of a Swirl pod explained, at least that's my understanding. So yeah, I'm gonna get that welded and see where else I can go. So, but I think that's kind of where I'm gonna be stuck for a little bit. So let's get that at least welded, especially because I am literally almost out. All right, well, there it is. I gotta cut that. We got the bottom welded on. Got it all deburred and such. I just got done welding the second nipple on. That will go to here, and then the top nipple will go over to the reservoir. So now it's ready to make one piece. So got my clocking marks, so I'm gonna get this thing welded up, and then it's done. And then cut this, clean that, and then in that box right there, I actually have a bead roller, so we'll actually use that for the first time, and since I've had it for like 2 years now, so at least we'll see. I don't even know if that pipe will actually fit inside of there, but we'll try. If not, oh well. Alright, so I got those mounted up. One does the fan, and then one will be for the power steering. So I just gotta wire it. This goes into a big old relay I got, and then that will be for the fans. I can just have the ECU, turn that on. I don't even know what I did with the box. It's over here probably. Yeah, so we got this big old relay that we will use the ECU to trigger the relay and turn on the fans. So we shouldn't have no, it's way overbuilt. But yeah, so, and then so basically these are fuses. I mean, they're just breakers, resettable breakers. So, but yeah, so got that done. Yesterday I also got the, see here, we got our brake, that's mounted. We got the seat on the new rails, carpets in. I do have to obviously still work on in there for how it lays in there, but otherwise carpet is in. And then we got obviously waiting on Buddy to get this kick panel thing. So we gotta do both sides then for that. Yeah, I think today I'm gonna work on more wiring. I have to, gotta get this light done, get it done and in, because I ordered a new windshield. We were gonna take the one out of the other car, but Buddy's saying that most likely it's not gonna come out, so we're just gonna put a new windshield in. So, but yeah, so we'll probably get that done. I'd like to get the relay mounted, get all this wiring tucked in real nice. You can't see the other thing I did in there with the brake lines. I already covered all that up, so you can't see that. But yeah, I think that's, oh, and then me and Paul plugged the brakes yesterday, so that's good. But yeah, I think that's all I got. So let's work on some wiring. Nothing too crazy today. Alright, so switched out a barb fitting to an AN6. Threads in there to an AN6. I think that was like 150 degree or something like that. So I'm gonna run that up to a vacuum block. That's ordered. It'll be here eventually. And then we got, I made a bulkhead. So it comes out of there. So first off, it comes out of my boost controller and runs down to the ECU. Then there's a T right there, and then that runs along there, down through the bulkhead, up to here, fuel pressure regulator, this. So we're gonna run that right over to this vacuum block. Once I get it out the back side of the vacuum block, we'll shoot over to that one. That would be like just some 3/8 hose with a check valve in it, and then the other additional port that's on there will be blocked off. So yeah, did that. We wired in that. I mounted the relay for the fans. Grounded the power for that. So now also got the fancy dancy lights in, so I'll go ahead and show you those. Alright, so if we turn this on, you probably can't hear it. Pump turns on. Steering is very simple. I mean, it is off the ground, but I did put it on the ground to try it, so it was not too much different. Alright, and then if we turn on our party lights, won't be able to show you the brakes. Grab the throttle. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so sick. So depending on the throttle, depends on how it's lit up. So, and And then when you step on the brakes, it'll light up red. And say if you're like at like this, all the stuff that's not lit up right now, that would be red. So it's supposed to have clutch. Me nor Paul could get it to work. Paul also has the same setup. All right. And then trying to think, kind of did some more wiring. Obviously got this mounted, got that mounted, and the purple wire there, I'm going to put a switch in between, so that purple wire is wired to the power steering. So the only thing I can think is, you know, if I want to leave the ignition on and I don't want to feel like running the pump that whole time, so kind of save battery. I think that'd be a good plan. I'm also gonna put I think we're gonna do 3 switches. We're gonna do one to override shutting off the power steering, one for the water pump, and then another one is gonna be for the roving idle, which will be for like the rally anti-lag and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, slowly but surely making progress. Hooked up the ECU, made sure all that's working. That's why the TPS and all that stuff works. So I have to write up a whole tune for the car again, because can't use the old one. It's not hard. Just got to transfer the same settings. So nothing too crazy. But yeah, that's the progress. That's the update. All right, today, let's see here, we got the vacuum block done. Got this nice little hole there, through a bulkhead, then that goes over there. I'll do a longer one of these and I shorten this, and then we'll shove that underneath the lip here. Should look pretty good then. Still got water in the water pump, so that's just laying there. This is what I worked on mostly today. Got the alternator and the starter, main wire. So I like shrink tube, so I put like the sleeve on it, shrink tubed it. Got it looking nice. And then that was kind of the gist for today. Was kind of that, and then got the starter relay. So now when you, let's see, let's make sure this thing is. So now, gotta get a new alternate or a new battery, but progress. All right, we got a couple new settings. Oh, hold on, we're gonna have to plug in the fuel pump. All right, fuel pump going. Let's see if this thing starts. Close. Let's fuck with some stuff. Okay, try again. Well, a lot to work out. So it's trying to idle at 500. Alright, so I don't even know where I'm at anymore in any of this. You're seeing a bunch of stuff. We're making progress. We're wrenching away. As of right now, kind of got, like that got powder coated that. I got to redo it because I ran out of powder, so it didn't turn out the greatest. So we got to redo that. And then when I was doing all that, worked on back here, kind of pour 15 to all of this, powder coated that. I bought all the stuff to add a fuse in here. I'm actually about to weld up these. There's like they're half welded, so the undersides are not welded on these, and then that. So once that's done, then I can get all of this painted with the pour 15, and I can paint the cage. I'm going to be switching up. I don't know how long you've been watching, but when I had the Baghdad S10, I did the bed with some white truck bed liner. So we're going to do that. I think I still have some left over. Like how I'm saying that, like I've looked, but I don't know. Oh yeah, and then last weekend I didn't film none of it. I got this whole mess, you know, it looks real great in here, right? Well, micro squirt's mounted there. It is wired to the ECU, to the MS3 Pro. So my old ECU is now just a big CAN bus expansion. So every single one of these wires, I can add in like sensors, switches, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, essentially got that wired in. We got wheel speed wired in. I haven't done, I guess, yeah. So wheel speed's in. What else did I wire in? Wow. Fuel level. I wired fuel level in there, so that'll be kind of nice to have fuel level. Things that are coming. We got E85, oil temp and pressure, fuel pressure, water pump, and I gotta add in a switch panel for the water pump, power steering, and what is that? Oh, roving idle. So we just gotta add in another switch for that. But yeah, other than that, I got nothing. That should probably be the end of this video, because I'm sure this video is long and it's just all over the place of just random progress. So, and then see, super clean, hit me up, send me more stuff. Can never have too much of that stuff. I love all their stuff. I literally just cleaned the drive shaft with some of that, the foaming stuff. Stuff works good. Oh, and actually, funny enough, probably not supposed to use it in that way. Have their this foaming stuff. When this thing's hot, I just spray this thing, gets it perfectly clean. So that works out pretty good. Probably definitely not supposed to do that. Probably bad for the glass, but my glass is already broke, so what am I gonna do? Break it more? So, all right. Let's, I gotta get this thing cleaned out. That's very well maintained, as you can tell. So get that cleaned out and get that thing fired up, so we're good to go. It's not even that cold. It's 44 degrees outside, so it's not too terrible. We'll have it probably cooking in here, so that thing usually keeps it 20 degrees hotter in here. This summer we'll be doing all of this insulation I'll be taking down and putting in a new insulation and then putting plywood over it, so it looks nice and finished in here instead of like I built it like I was balling on a budget. We're also going to do that because that should help significantly too, because I'm hoping next winter I can just heat singly with this thing. That'd be awesome. So if I can keep the heat in here, that thing will do awesome. So, but yeah. Oh, and then we got charge pipe done. Actually had to cut and weld to the turbo. It's pretty close, but we should be good. Hopefully. We'll find out. Worst case scenario, needs some love. So I also got this thing switched out. We had like an adapter and stuff in there, so that's all nice and good and right. Oh yeah, so I got a wire and fuel pressure as well. I don't remember if I said that, but we got that ran over here. I just got to run in the bulkhead and out of the bulkhead inside of the car. Okay, enough rambling on. That should be the gist. So you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.